Coming up in the news tonight, independence celebrations taking place throughout Grand Bahama. Crystal Cruise is arriving on Grand Bahama, but passengers did not disembark. We will tell you why. And the Grand Classica to commence regular service next week. The Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, starts now.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, I'm Natalia Hall. Thank you so much for tuning in. In just a few hours, the country will celebrate 48 years of independence. Back on July 10th, 1973, the Bahamas became a free and sovereign country, ending 325 years of British rule. In celebration of that milestone, flag-raising ceremonies were held in the three major districts here on Grand Bahama today. We begin our coverage in the Freeport district. Here's our Megan Shepard.
Independence celebrations may look a little different this year, but the pride that emanates from Bahamians remains unchanged and unmatched. While flag-raising ceremonies were held simultaneously throughout the country today, the city of Freeport was not to be left out. Proud Grand Bahamians gathered here at the Harold de Gregory complex for the special celebrations. Chairman of the Grand Bahama Independence Committee, Senator the Honorable Jasmine Turner Darius, noting that celebrating independence is a time for the nation to pause and reflect on the goodness of God to this nation.
We have come a mighty long way, and we must thank God for his sustaining and preserving power. This year's independence theme, a celebration of life, revive us again. Revival speaks to renewal. Revival speaks to a refreshing. It speaks to a strengthening, a becoming active and important, popular again. Revival speaks to a restoration of life. This year's independence theme is so much more than a theme. I believe it is the cry of this nation.
Member of Parliament for Marco City, the Honorable Michael Pintard, adding that his goal is to revive a love and patriotism for country, as well as reviving a time when love for each other and country reigned. He also shared a message of hope and optimism.
So today I'm encouraging all of us not to listen to those that are saying it is absolutely bad, but we should listen to the word of God, that if we speak life over Grand Bahama, things are in fact going to be better. If we speak life over the situations that we face, things are going to be better. But more importantly, if we work together as Bahamians, we will make things better in Grand Bahama and throughout the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And so today, I wish to say I am optimistic. All of you are sitting in this wonderful constituency of Marco City celebrating the flag-raising ceremony. We are optimistic about the future. We believe the God that has brought us this far will take us further. We believe that if we turn to each other instead of on each other, we'll build a powerful nation.
Minister of State for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Kwesi Thompson, echoing the message of hope for the nation. He says that despite the challenges we have faced in the past, those obstacles have made the country stronger.
Whether you knew it or not, we are a strong people. We are a blessed nation. Everything we have gone through this year and in the years past has made us stronger. It has made us wiser. It has made us better than we were before. So you know what? I give God thanks for the challenges that we faced. I give him thanks for the mountains that we've overcome, because it has made us stronger than we were. And it has made us a better nation. It has made us a better country. So let us give God thanks this year. Let us be a nation of praisers and a nation of prayers, as opposed to a nation of complainers.
The day of celebrations also included special performances by the Royal Bahamas Police Force Pop Band, Papa Smurf, Element, and Sherelle Ramming. The national flag was then hoisted. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Scores of residents turning out for the flag-raising ceremony held outside of the administrator's office in 8 Mile Rock. The theme, a celebration of life, revive us again. It was a time of celebration as those in attendance reflected on the nation's progress over the past 48 years. Assistant Administrator for West Grand Bahama, Armantha Newman, says, as the country continues to move forward, there will be challenges.
The challenges of the past 2 years call on all of us as committed Bahamians to move forward in love and unity. Our unity of purpose will enable us to triumph over the economic obstacles caused by Hurricane Dorian and a global pandemic.
Member of Parliament for Central Grand Bahama, the Honorable Iron Lewis, sharing a message of hope.
We in Grand Bahama are indeed a resilient people. We know how to get up once we've been knocked down. We know we have done it on several occasions and we can do it again. We are all here today, alive and well. While it is easy to get weary, we must plow on. We are a free and independent nation who is responsible for taking care of itself.
Member of Parliament for West Grand Bahama and Bimini, the Honorable Pakeisha Parker Edgecombe, also taking part in the celebration. She says the theme this year is timely.
Because we have been knocked down, but we are not knocked out. God has done a tremendous work in our country in spite of it all. Today we continue to support each other, and this is what is needed as we are going to move forward in our country and our communities. We must work hand in hand together. That is the only way we will progress for better. And when I think of colors, I think of colors of our national flag. You know, there's a time and a season for everything. And there's a time that we must put down the political colors and raise the colors of our flag.
Pastor Corey Adderley of the Church of God of Prophecy says despite the challenges the island may be facing, God has been faithful.
We may not have the best jobs. We may not have work in the right environment in which we want to work, but can I tell you for some of us that the bills are still being paid? Can I tell you that some of us, we can still go to the refrigerator and get food and find food to feed our children? Can I tell you that even in a down economy, hallelujah, that the mortgage is still being paid?
The flag was then hoisted in honor of the country's 48th anniversary of independence. It's Talia Hall.
It was a small gathering, but a celebration nonetheless here in East Grand Bahama as residents took part in a flag-raising ceremony here on the grounds of the Freetown Public Park.
The ceremony kicking off with a word of prayer.
And so this morning, we come to thank you for giving us this beautiful country to live in.
And a song of praise in honor of this year's theme, A Celebration of Life, Revive Us Again. In his keynote address, Member of Parliament for East Grand Bahama, K. Peter Turnquest, noting that the past 48 years has been a difficult and trying time, but it has also been a year of love, compassion, sharing, and of the indomitable spirit that makes Bahamians a unique and special people.
We've inherited a strong and unbroken spirit, lifted by faith, family, and a culture envied by people around the world. We've made strides in every facet of endeavor, and Bahamians are making tremendous contributions locally and internationally. And of course, we must recognize our great sporting hero, DeAndre Ayton, who's currently in the NBA Finals, making us proud. 2-1 lead today. But there are many more DeAndre Aytons and Buddy Hields and Shawn A. Millers and Stephen Gardners throughout this country who are making a difference every day.
Turnquest urging residents to be thankful for what they've achieved and to be grateful for founding fathers and mothers whose sacrifices allowed Bahamians to see the level of success and institutional development over the years.
We must see it as our duty to continue to work hard with commitment to each other to build upon the blocks they and others who followed them have laid. We have so much to be proud of. As we look towards this 49th year, I want to encourage all of us to continue to be a people of faith and of hope. No matter our current circumstances, God is with us. And with Him, we are blessed, protected, and we are and will be a prosperous people again. He will revive us and place us once again in our rightful place. Grand Bahama proud, Grand Bahama strong.
Turnquest also taking time to thank the people of East Grand Bahama for the opportunity to serve. The flag was then hoisted by the armed forces, and the ceremony closing out with a moment of praise. Jamila Mizik, ZNS Network News.
As we wrap up our musical salute in honor of independence, we take you behind the music as we recognize a young and talented musician who has produced songs for scores of Bahamian artists over the years who do their part to promote Bahamian culture. Here's Romiko Knowles.
I really take it a privilege to be a Bahamian because we have a culture that many people don't know about. But then when they come to the Bahamas, it's like, whoa, what's that? You know, what's that sound? What's the thing? What's that thing with a ch-ch-ch-ch? It has a scraper, you know, or a shaker or whatever, you know. And so they say, what you call that? What you call that rhythm, man? It's called rake and scrape.
He is the man behind the music.
I learned at the age of 3 years old. That's when I first ever touched keyboard.
Kamal Roberts is the producer of several award-winning songs played on local radio stations today.
I grew up from a generation of family that deals with music, love music, adore music. And so that's basically where I came from, and the music has been around my ears from in the womb, you know what I mean? And so basically that's who I am.
But given his family origin, it's no wonder why he has a natural talent for music. His father is award-winning Malachi Roberts. His uncle is Reverend Rudy Roberts, who were both a part of the musical group called Sensational 7.
As a producer, we create that sound for the artist. The vision would be like, oh, I want it to be solemn. I want to feel, you know, very big, and, you know, they express that, and it takes us as a producer to create that sound.
He's produced songs for some of the top Bahamian artists.
We could do our own style of music, and we can still sing other styles of music also. So we're multi-talented, and we do it, you know, to the best of our abilities. So that's the best part of being able to perfect your culture and being able to perfect other people's culture also. And so we are able to mix genres together, which creates a beautiful sound.
Growing up in the Bahamas, not only does he take pride in his work, but also in his country. He shares what he loves most about being a Bahamian producer.
The world at large, I really wish a God bless, happy independence to you all, and keep being the best Bahamian that you can be.
Romiko Knowles, ZNS Network News.
Romiko, stay with us. There's more news right after this break.